Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Hellgate London. My name is Wilfred, and first of all, Happy New Year 2019, and I hope you guys have an exciting kind of celebration. I've been watching the firework from my balcony, and also visited the National Gallery of Singapore. It's a beautiful museum. I've never seen that before, and got a chance to see it. Now, this Hellgate London version is not the Steam version that I used to play. So just want to make it very clear to you. This is the London 2038 version that I've been talking about for quite some time, that I wanted to try it, and I managed to try it. And I'm teaming up with my wife Lee Xiu, which is, of course, my wife is not Lee Xiu. Her character name is called Lee Xiu in this game. So when you see the two of us, we are starting from level 1. So nothing very exciting here on this video, but I wanted to show you the difference between the Steam version as well as the version. This is the London 2038 version, which the texture, everything else looks fantastic. I mean, compared to the Steam version, this version looks so much better, so much clearer. So now I understand why people complain about the Steam version when they first play it, because they have been playing the original version basically. And also it's very smooth. The frame rate holds really well. There's no problem at all staying at the max setting, and runs really nicely. So I'm really happy. But I think the most important thing is that in this London 2038 version, I've got to play with someone. So now my wife is in it with me, and I'm going to tempt my friends as well to play with me. So in this video, I'm just going to share with you the journey of getting there, just in case you are also interested to try out this version. Now, you do need to have a licensed copy of the game to play, but you do not need to pay any subscription fee to join the server. The server is a fan-based server. They do not accept any money or donation or whatnot. They just want to. There are a bunch of people who really love the game and just want to continue playing the game with their friends, and they opened up a server so that we could connect to it. Now, it is not a private server per se, it's a mod. So, if you played Hellgate London in the past, you do know that this game can be moddable, right? So you can put in a lot of other kind of extra features to it and so on and so forth. So someone just managed to plug the multiplayer kind of mod in it and connect it with the server, and there, voila, we can play in the server. So yes, let me repeat again. While the multiplayer version is free, there's no subscription required, you still need to own a game to play it. So you cannot play it if you do not own a game. Owning the Steam version will not work, because the Steam version is being kind of like modified by Happysoft, added their own stuff inside, so there's no way you could use that version to play the multiplayer version. And the Steam version is not multiplayer. The Steam version also cannot perform really well in the in some of this area when there's a lot of mobs coming out from nowhere. If you play the Steam version, you probably know that your screen tend to freeze from time to time. It becomes unplayable towards the end game when you play the Tokyo. So these are some of the factors that you need to take into consideration. I got my copy from eBay, so as I said before, you must have a non-Asia version. So if, like for me, I have the original disc, which is the Asia version, it doesn't work. So you must have the US, I think US and UK or European version also work. So you must have a version that can be patched up to single player 1.3. This is easy. Both the Asian and US version does have it. And you also need to patch up the multiplayer version to 2.0, which the Asia version doesn't have it. So I bought this from eBay. It's brand new. It's all sealed up as well. At first I was a little bit skeptical, right? Because you buy things off eBay, you don't really know whether it is what it is or not. So as the packaging came in, I said, whoa, this looks really new, and it's an 11 years old game. So I was a little bit skeptical, like how can you keep the game as like all the original seals there, top and below, showing that the game has not been opened at all. So I was a little bit doubtful, but then it is really brand new. Install the game and it works. So the steps are as follow. Get a game from eBay or Amazon. I bought it from eBay for $20 US, and install the game. as it is. Choose the advanced version. Make sure that you choose the language as the region as North America if you use the US version. I'm not familiar with the European version, so no comment on that. But if you play the American version, please make sure that you pick the language as North America. Other languages you may have a problem installing the multiplayer mod later on. So after you install the game, I choose the advanced version so that I can pick where the location would be. So I install it on my SSD. It doesn't really take up so much space, so that's fine with me. And then after that, it took a while because the DVD drive I have is kind of slow. It's external USB 2.0. I actually bought a USB external DVD player to play this version. Can you believe it? How much I love Hellgate London and how frustrated I was with the Steam version. So anyway, put that aside. Once you install it, make sure you visit. You can Google Hellgate London Revival or Hellgate London 2038 or whatever it is. It will lead you to a page whereby you can download the official patches. You need the 1.2 version 1.2 for single player, version 2.0 for multiplayer. But before you apply the patch, you must run the game first one time. So for single player, you just need to load the game up, click single player, and then click to character creation. But you don't need to create a character. You can exit out. So once you've done that, they've created some kind of system file or whatever game file in your machine, on your machine. And after that, you go to a multiplayer version, and then you pick, you just click on multiplayer. They ask you to log in, but of course you can't log in because all the server are dead, right? Except the private ones. So that's sufficient. So once you run the tool, then you apply the single player patch 1.2, then apply the multiplayer patch 2.0. After it's done, then you can download the launcher from london2038.com. There's a download page. There's a launcher. You must have a 7-zip to unzip it. So there are a couple of options. Either you go to you can Google 7-zip. There's a free version you can install to extract the files because the files are pretty big. Or like me, I actually install from the Windows Store. I think it's called 9-zip or whatever it is, the app that I could use it to extract. Basically, just extract the content inside. You guys should know better than I do. So inside there are two files. One is the launcher. It's about 13 meg, I think. Another one is a patch.xml. So you must copy both files onto your game directory, and that will replace your game's launcher. I back it up somewhere, so I renamed the launcher into launcher.bak. But do whatever you want. But what you need to do is that you must copy the launcher plus the patch.xml onto the game directory, and then you could then launch it from there. So once you do it, so because you're playing a multiplayer version right now, they must make sure that we are all running the same version. So we are trying to. I think they are trying to minimize the cheater to play in a different kind of rules to the game. So you must use the launcher. You must use all the default kind of mod. You cannot mod it any further. Unlike the single player, the Hellgate London Revival mods that you have. So after you've done that, then that's it. It will download some language patches, and you can run the game. You can log in. So make sure you go into the website, create your own character account name and a password, and that's it. You can log in and play it. All right. So now the some of the problem that some people have, and my wife also encountered a little bit of it, is that if you don't have the .NET version, there's a certain .NET version that you must install. Your Windows should be smart enough. I'm using Windows 10. My wife does. So as well. So the Windows 10 actually prompt you saying that you must install a .NET framework of version 8 or whatever it is. So just install that and restart your machine, and that works as well. Make sure you select the right region, North America, and that works. So I hope you got to try it. It's super fun. I don't really feel I know that the Steam version has the Messenger from Hell, at least up to the base game, Sindolai. I think that is where the Messenger from Hell feature was there. It's kind of nice to drop a lot of nice gear. So of course, I don't really have that many nice gear, but I kind of appreciate the fact that I got to hunt for gear, look for something that is blue and is see whether that's exciting or not. Because in the Hellgate London Steam version with the auto disassembler, you basically destroy everything that is blue or green or whatever, because the fact that they drop so much gear, so many gears, and they give you so many this kind of like yellow gear as well. So everything else become not that exciting. All right, so that is really the gist of it. I will put in my character name. I can't remember what I've created, man. I think it's Novata, something like that, and my wife is Lucille. So do look us up, and if you would like to play a little bit, probably towards the end game, because leveling is a little bit kind of tough to have the right kind of like a level together. But towards the end game, do look us up, and I'm more than happy to join up. I think we can join up to 4 people, and the whole reason why I played 2018 38 for London is that I can play together with people, multiplayer. It's so joyful, man. So what you've seen some of the screen here. I haven't really talked about the game itself, but you probably have seen the trading screen as well, so that people can, and my wife and I can trade the gear. I may find some summoner gear, and she may find some engineer gear, and we'll kind of trade each other, and I let her have the gear that I have, and so on. So it's a lot more fun that way, and also it's always nice to have someone else there as well, not just you. Facing all these things, and so my wife picked a summoner. I sort of like gave her the overview of all the classes that there are. There are quite a lot of classes, by the way. So I gave her the kind of like rundown, or like you can have this class or that class. But I knew that she would pick summoner, which is fine, because I play summoner in the Steam version for 100 hours, so I kind of know what happened to the summoners world. And when I see a gear, I kind of know that okay, that gear is for my wife. As for me though, I pick an engineer because I have always been wanting to play an engineer, but didn't really have a chance. So yeah, because 11 years ago when I first played Hellgate London, I picked an evoker, I believe. I didn't finish the game. Then I played the Steam version. And yeah, I mean, it's summoner, so I had a lot of fun. So now I like to play a little bit of engineer and see how that goes. And I'll keep posting video on my channel on our journey to this whole Hellgate London 2038 kind of like version, and give you a overview, update on where we are, some of these what we've discovered and so on. I don't know, who knows, this could turn out to be something fun. I have a good feeling about it. I mean, the graphic looks so much better, don't you think so? I mean, compared to the Steam version that you have seen before, the Steam version a little bit like low resolution and so on, and there's really no frame rate issue, man. I mean, that is basically it's like heaven sent kind of thing. So yeah, so that is all from me. Any requests, any question, feel free to ask. If you have question or problem logging into the multiplayer server, do join that Discord channel as well. They have a lot of really helpful people to give you link, give you hints and so on. All right, so now that's it from me. I hope you continue to enjoy your new year kind of plan and so on. I mean, man, I had taken a lot of days leave, about 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks. So you've noticed that on my channel, suddenly I have a lot of a video coming out, because I've been really productive on my YouTube channel thanks to my my leave, my vacation. So now I need to go back to work tomorrow. So my publishing of the video probably go back to the old rhythm, which is more like maybe once or twice a week. So. Yep, so that's all from me, and definitely I'll see you next time. I mean, you see a lot of people running around. It's really fun. All right, bye.